Okay, so here's my video for the constant velocity major assessment. So, problem number one, object one is moving much faster than object number two because it has a higher slope than object number two. So on the graph, I drew object number one over object number two to show that it is moving faster. And then question 4, I said that both objects are moving at the same speed because their starting positions are different, but object number 2 is higher than object number 1. So basically both objects are moving at the same speed because their slopes are exactly the same, but object number 2 will be in front of object number 1 because it had a higher starting position. Okay, and then for question 5, I put the Willie's motion. It goes down, up, down, and then goes constant for a second, then very steep down, then it hits its bottom point around 4 seconds, and then it starts gradually going up again as it moves forward and is going faster in meters. And then Willie's for 4B, Willie stops and starts to go further in meters instead of backwards at position 4, or at 4 meters, because he stops and then he basically turns around and starts going forwards again because he was going backwards earlier. And then so for 6A, the flipper's average speed, so the slope is basically it's 10 meters over 2 seconds. So then you simplify that, so it'd be 5 meters per second is flipper's average speed. And then the mathematical model for that is x equals 5 meters per second times time plus 10 meters, because I plugged that in. And then flipper's position for 4C will be flipper's position at 18 seconds will be 100 meters because it's basically per every 2 seconds he's going up 10 meters. So I just basically calculated that and I got 100 meters from that. And then for A, he's driving at a steady 25 meters per second. So I basically just drew a straight line showing on the graph at 25, showing that he's moving at a steady pace, 25 meters per second. And then for B, I did 5 minus 2 because it's 5 seconds and 2 seconds. So I got the average between that. And so 3 seconds is the displacement of the car traveled. And then for C, the VT graph shows the displacement while we weren't paying attention because I averaged the 2 times, so you could figure that out. And that is my video.